the mud. And so there are things that God is beginning to release, and as he's releasing these things, he's looking for conduits who are willing to look foolish in the sight of man just to receive that which he'll say in the earth. There are things that God will begin to speak, and he'll begin to show us in dreams and visions, because your mind is not busy in the night realm. The Lord said, I'll begin to show you things, I'll begin to do things, I'll begin to release things in the earth, in this next realm, that will begin to cause there to be a shaking in the earth and in the heavens. The Lord said that there's a realm that he'll begin to pour from in this hour that is so ancient and is so rich in revelation, so rich in wisdom, that even the world will begin to take notice. They'll begin to watch and begin to take a back seat as we've been looking for them for information. And the information age, God said the age of wisdom is here. And he said, I'll begin to speak once again with my wisdom from above the throne, where my counsel will begin to come forth. He said, for I am summoning my counsel. I'm summoning those who I will send out, and those who I can release in the earth, to release my heartbeat and my mind and my will in the earth. The Lord says, he said, I'll begin to speak from a place that's above the throne, where kings sit and emperors sit. The Lord said, I'll begin to establish my empire in the earth, and my throne will be sitting upon the earth, the Lord says. And as he begins to release, it is our duty to be in position and to be in place. To be in place. And you'll begin to hear about strange happenings that will begin to take place. You'll begin to hear people talk about UFOs and sightings of aliens. But the Lord said there are beings of heaven that's not written of the four beasts. There are even more beasts and more beings of heaven that I have not shown forth. And the Lord said, I'll begin to release them in the earth in this season. And you shall see them. Those who have an eye to hear, eye to eye, an eye to see and to hear. He said, you'll be able to see these things and begin to understand the release upon them. The Lord said, I'll do things that's beyond your imagination. The Lord says, he said, give me your imagination in this hour. Give me your imagination, that I'll show you things that was not written of, that you'll begin to pen. You'll begin to write. And the Father said, even as he began to release, he said, as the times are coming and things are taking place, he said the pressure and the murders and the blood that's been spilled in the earth, he said it's all for glory. It's all for glory. And he said it's not been released and it's not going to be in vain. He said, but I'm hearing the cries of the blood in the earth. And I'm releasing. I'm releasing. And I'm speaking. And I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. I am coming, I'm coming, and I'm coming in you. I'm coming through you. And so as we begin to embrace this place, and we embrace this sound that's coming forth, this sound that's reverberating from within us, the essence of who we are, the Lord said, as we begin to go forth, he said there are new frequencies that are being released in the earth. And as the frequencies are going forth, he said even creative miracles are beginning to take place when you begin to understand the science of physics, and you begin to understand the sciences of how music and how vibrations begin to cause healing to take place. And the Lord said, I'll begin to release heavens. I'll begin to release the heavens. I'll begin to release the heavens in the earth. The heavens, the heavens, the heavens. The heavens in the earth. And as the Father's releasing the heavens, I tell you something, you want to be under them, you want to be in them, you want to be with them, you want to be in that position, in that place. Now here's what he says. He said, can I do that with you? When you don't think it uncommon for your shadow to heal. He said, even beyond that, I'll do. God said he's going to begin to release even technology concerning Down syndrome. He's going to begin to release concerning even lupus, I hear the Lord says. Even concerning lupus, he said, I'll begin to release and I'll begin to pour out and begin to cause there to be technology where science will meet with the prophetic. Science will meet with the prophetic. And there'll be a merging of the two. And we'll begin to understand that science does not defeat God, but to give credence to him. We'll begin to understand more about him as scientists begin to come forth, and they begin to talk about how even in the realm of the hidden message in evolution, the Lord says, I'll begin to reveal myself. Yes. Hear what I'm saying to you guys. There are some things, strange happenings that are going to begin to take place, and it will be supernatural. It will be supernatural. It will not sound like you've heard it before. It will not look like you've heard it before. It will not look like, it will not feel like it. He said, but behold, I got to do something that's like a shock and awe to get you back on course. My people. My people. And so as the Father begins to pour out, listen, I'm telling you, if you're not sold out for real, you're going to be challenged.
Yeah.
You're going to be challenged. If you're more for the church than you are for Him, if you're more for the building and the people than you are for relationship, if you're more for religion than you are for relationship, you're going to miss out on what God is doing and what He's saying. He's challenging us. And He said, the Father says, He said, this place is called life. No longer will you just survive and just thrive. He said, you will live life. Live. I command you to live. I declare life to you. Life. Life. Not struggling, not torment, but life. Life. That's what this thing's about. That we'll receive life and then we'll be life givers. Lift your hands.